Before I start with my first impression of the Xinzuo knives, I want to let you know that all 3 knives here has been sent over by Xinzuo themselves for a review. I also want to let you know that I've read the comments and I will try to pronounce the Xinzuo brand name in Mandarin. So if you know Mandarin, I apologize because I will probably butcher the name. So with no further ado, I will remove all packaging and start with my first impression. Oh, that's a new box. Before I open this box, I want to show you that the box color is blue. And it feels different than all the other knives that I've gotten before. So that's interesting to note. So with no further ado, let's open the box and give you my first impression of this knife. I have no idea which knife this is, so I will edit that part in the video later. It looks good so far. Remove the box, remove the packaging. Whew. It's light. It's very light. I like that. I like that. First impression. Look at the Damascus pattern. It's really glossy. It's so glossy that I can't even show the pattern on camera. See, it's so glossy. There we go. I do like the pattern. It's like a cross sign. There, cross. Very nice pattern. First impression, very light. I like the pattern. It's very glossy. Hard to see on camera. But it's so light. It is light. The handle feels very nice and filling in my hand. I do have a large hand size. I do want to emphasize that, but it's very nice handle. The handle is very nice. It feels very good in my hand. Why does it feel so good? I mean, it is big, but it feels so good. It feels really good. If at first glance, if you just look at the handle, it looks very big. But the contours, how it is shaped, feels so good in my hand. Like, this feels very good. Oh, where's the balance point? Oh, this is good. Exactly balanced here. Not front, not back heavy. Very nice. Look at the handle. It's designed so good. Very well designed. For my large hand size, it feels so good. Very nice attention to details. Look at the contouring. Don't know if you can see it, but how they shape this handle is very nicely shaped. It's like, it fits like a glove. It really fits like a glove. It's very nicely shaped. Really love that. I have no idea what this white part is. It looks, it's kind of shiny white. Not entirely sure what this is, but it adds to the aesthetic of this handle. But the contours alone, for my large hand size, it fits like a glove. It's so comfortable that really like this handle design. So they have done something very nicely here. Xinzuo, great handle design. Balance point. I prefer this middle balance point. I think it is more of a chef's knife, so if it was back heavy, I wouldn't mind. But my preference is exactly at this slanted bolster here. It just fits entirely in my hand. So good. And the other thing I like is that this knife feels so light. It's so lightweight. I really love it. It's so lightweight. See it. I haven't seen the chart, but wow. This is actually very crazy. Oh my God. I really hope that the camera can capture this. They have improved the grind. That this looks like a laser thin knife. Look at how thin this choil is, the thinnest I have seen from Xinzuo. From any knife made in China, to be honest. It is, wow. I mean, I have no words for this. The type of grind they have added. They have improved again. They have improved the design, improved the grind. It is lightweight. It is exactly as I wanted it to be. The pattern is nice. Whew, wow. They have surprised me again. This is the second time that I'm surprised. They have improved it. I haven't talked about the grind, but it's nothing to say. Here, rounded heel. Nice addition. They have taken the feedback of their own customers. Not sharp at all. Very nicely done. Spine. Entirely round. Entirely round. What a nice grind. Such a nice grind on this blade. It's thin. It's lightweight. The handle fits like a glove. For my hand size. I need to test it with other people to get their opinion of the handle, but for my hand size, it fits like a glove. There's no hindrance, nothing. It's just smooth. The contouring. See the... Yeah, it is quite on the more belly side, which is what I expect for a Western style chef's knife, but very nice blade. I want to test this. I want to test this as soon as possible. They have improved again. I was impressed with the CDP 189, but this type of grind, they have improved again. There are no cladding. There's no cladding. So maybe that's one of the reasons why this knife can be so thin. It's very, very thin. Just to show you the choil again. I haven't seen a knife this thin. I mean, I wasn't even expecting a Chinese made knife to get this kind of grind on the CDP 189. On this knife, they have improved again. It's even thinner. It's even thinner. Let me see the grind of the sharpened edge. Sharpened edge. From heel to tip. Consistent. Nothing to notice. Very consistent. Xinzuo. Another very well made knife. Very impressed. Xinzuo. I was trying to get the Mandarin brand name right. Xinzuo. I am impressed again. And I can't wait for more series to come. Because you guys have impressed me again. Wow, I need to move on to the next knife. Very impressed. Next knife. Whew, wow, I am impressed. Let me open this. No idea what knife is in here. But what you do notice again is the blue box. These are part of the newer series that they may or may not have released yet. But this is part of the newer series from Xinzuo, or Xinzuo. Let's open the box. By the way, the unboxing experience is very nice. Just want to tell that because I'm opening so many boxes from them. I want to mention that. So it will be great to gift these kinds of knife. Oh wow. Oh wow, the pattern on this knife. It is slightly heavier, but still very light than the other one. Same handle, I think. But the pattern, ooh. First impression, the pattern. Oh my God. That is a very unique pattern. I haven't seen this kind of pattern yet, but I really liked it. I really like the pattern. Look at that. It has a cladding. It's not just your regular hammered pattern. It's just like really stone-like pattern. I'm not sure how to call this kind of pattern, but it's very nice. Okay, first impression. Heavier than the other one, but still light. Balance point. Exactly the same as the other one. Not front heavy, not back heavy if you hold it here. Very nice. Handle. The handle feels a little bit from a different kind of material, but fit and feel wise, exactly the same. It fits like a glove. Very nice. Handle feels a little bit, how do I say it? It feels different than the other one. So probably a different kind of wood. Not sure. The handle, the pattern, the cladding. Just look at the cladding. It's very unique kind of pattern that I haven't seen yet. So I like that a lot. Grind-wise, no sharp choil, no sharp spine. Looking at the choil, it is definitely thicker, but still very nicely done. It is definitely thicker than the other one, but still thin. So it's not laser-like, but still thin. Very nice. Okay, there was a loud noise, so I had to come back. My first impression of this knife, I have nothing to tell Xinzuo what to improve on because I like the shape, the handle, the grind, the finishing. All have been done very nice. While I wish my first impression of this knife was better, but unfortunately, I opened the other knife first, and that knife impressed me more than this one. So I wish I opened this one first, before the other one. Very nicely done knife, not beginners friendly, the other one. This one is more beginners friendly. The other knife, the grind is so thin that I don't think it is beginners friendly. So definitely something to look for. On to the next knife. Very well done, very nicely done. To see the same kind of grind style handle, but then catered to the more beginners. On to the next knife. First, I want to note that I don't know if this version specifically comes with this premium box, or you can buy one without the premium box. So with no further ado, let's open this box and give you my first impression. Oh, wow, wow. I mean, you know what, let me take it out of the box for you. Okay, let's put the box away. Whew, wow. Just wow. Just wow. That pattern, weight-wise, not too light, still light, but not lighter than the first one, but wow. I mean, look at the pattern. This is a copper Damascus infused pattern, but it looks so nice. Hope the camera can capture the pattern. Just a moment of silence. It looks very nice in person. Not sure what you guys see on the camera, but first glance, I was like, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that pattern. Very nice pattern. Oh, I do want to note that the logo, normally you won't really feel it, but this time I do feel the logo. It's not a hindrance, but I do feel it. I don't know if you can hear the sound. Can you hear the sound? This part here, logo part. It's not really rough, but it is feelable. Just want to give that a slight notice. But the pattern, wow. In terms of design, rounded spine, entirely rounded choil, absolutely fine. In terms of shape, it looks like the CDP 189. It is slightly heavy, but I think it's maybe because of this copper Damascus pattern that's adding to the weight. It is heavier than I anticipated, but still very nice. In terms of straight in the middle, very straight in the middle. No noticeable thing to say. Quality wise, very nice quality. The white washers or the white divider, I don't know what material this is, or if the camera can capture the pattern on this white divider. It's very nice pattern. Looks like, how do you call it, marble? Like a marble kind of look. Very nice. Okay, let's see the toy. It's a very nice toy. Look at the toy. It is very nice and thin. I wish my first impression was better, but as you might have, I wish my first impression was better, but if you might have seen the first knife, they have improved again. So this is very nice. Fit, finish, grind. They have done it again. They have done it again with all three knives here. They have improved again. Let me bring it out. Let me bring all three out. All the knives. Because Oh yeah, now that I take it out. Handle wood material is different. You can see the color. I think this one is untreated or something like that. This one is treated. It's a different wood, I think. In terms of weight, the lightest. This feels the lightest of all three of them. This one in the middle, I think. Stuck between those two. They're kind of similar in weight. I think this one is slightly heavier, slightly, than this one. Not sure. In terms of grind, this version has the best grind, not beginners friendly. This version has a good grind. It is more beginners friendly. This copper cladding, not beginners friendly, but very nice grind. In terms of my first impression, I wish I have opened this box first and then opened this box, because my first impression was kind of muted because I opened this one first. And what they did with this knife, the grind, it is improved again. I was saying the CDP 189 is the new standard. Well, with that standard, they have done it here on this knife. And also carried that standard over on this knife. But with this knife, they have improved again. Improved the weight, it's lighter. The grind, it's thinner. It's a lot thinner. Just to give you some context, if it can be captured on camera, just look at the difference of those two. So I wish my first impression order by opening the box was reversed, because all three knives in this video has been improved so much that this is what they are. If this is what they are doing, then I will see a bright future for Xinzuo. I will see a bright future for them. If this is the new standard for the three knives I have here, I will see a very bright future for Xinzuo. Very bright. If they keep this up, they've done it again. They have done it again. All three knives. Nice fit, finish, nice grind. Better than expected from all Chinese-made knife. With this new standard, they are going to compete in this market. They are going to compete against the Japanese manufacturers, Western manufacturers. I see a bright future in this. If they keep going like this, there will be a lot of competition. Whew, very nice. I don't know. They have improved so much.